What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger, man. This is one of the most unbelievable. This sounds unbelievable, but it's actually facts, though. This is why we look for those early plays. Maybe we won't hit a 1.5 billion, but if we can get even a fraction of that, it will still be life-changing money. So this is why we look for these, new risky type of plays, meme coins, low cap gems, some call them altcoins, some call them, they go by a lot of different names. Some people even call them coins, So we try to find these projects like Shiba Inu to be able to do something like this individual right here did. So he took $3,400 and turned it into $1.5 billion in 14 months. Now I say he loosely, I'm just assuming it could have been a female as well. But let's take a look at this. A Shiba Inu investor earned billions after entering into SHIB early and made generational wealth in just 14 months, y'all. This is why you have to have those diamond hands. You never know what can happen. This individual's $3,400 at one point probably dropped to around, I think around $340, maybe a little bit less, maybe actually around $3.40 possibly. So Shiba Inu investor makes 1.5 billion from a $3,400 investment. A Shiba investor purchased $3,400 worth of SHIB during its inception in August 2020. SHIB was trading at a modest price of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros, and at that 300 level. Back then, Shiba Inu spiked 94 million% from then on until it reached its all-time high of that 0.00008616 level, so 4 zeros and 16 level in October 2021. Therefore, the investor's portfolio ballooned from 3,400 to 1.55 billion, a life-changing gain attained in 14 months. On November 3rd, 2021, the investor transferred the SHIB tokens to many different private and unknown wallets. It is not known if the investor sold the SHIB tokens or will continue holding them at this point. You can track the wallet here and the transfer details here. I'll put this link in the description section for those of you that want to track that. The investor was among the few lucky ones who made his or her wants turn into reality. Coming back to the Eurythmics song, out of the 1.3 million Shiba Inu holders, only 100 of them might have turned millionaires. The rest of the 1.299 million holders have not made their wants turn into reality despite their best efforts. Nonetheless, the lyric, "Hold your head up and keep moving," remains to be the same until SHIB reaches the 1 cent mark. On that day, the majority of today's SHIB holders will sing "Sweet Dreams Are Made of This." And they were just referring to basically this song that they quoted saying, in 1963, the British rock band Eurythmics wrote "Sweet Dreams Are Made of This." Everybody's looking for something. The track "Sweet Dreams" talks about human wants and how the majority of people will not get the things that they truly desire. Ultimately, the song has an uplifting message encouraging listeners to hold your head up and keep moving on until the goal is reached. So shout out to this investor that was able to do that. Just think about that for a second, y'all. $3,400 into $1.5 billion. You just instantly changed into one of the world's wealthiest people in only a little over a year's time. Obviously all of us will say that was worth it, but tell me this, would have been able to hold during that time? Let's say you put $3,400 into Shiba Inu during its inception in the beginning, August 2020, and you seen that 3,400 go all the way down, because people who put in $1,000, their 1,000 end up turning to around $1 at some point during that ride. So $3,400 could have possibly dropped to around $3.40. At what level would have sold before it actually broke out? Are you an investor that would have seen your 3,400 lose 50% of value down to around 1,700, and then you say, you know what, I'm gonna call it quits on this one and find a new project, because it took 6 months in and you're still 50% down, 8 months in and you're still 50% down? Or would have been someone, maybe you lost 75% of it, you're down to around, let's just say 850, and would have called it quits at that point to walk away and say, let me find something else? Or would have been one of the people that just said, let me just let it ride? But let's be realistic. At that time, back in 2020, before crypto was on this major bull run that we're seeing now, how many of you would have been able to drop 3,400, and not even just saying 3,400, but something significant, maybe 1,000 plus 500 plus at that time and continue to let it ride? Would you have been able to do that throughout that journey? So this is why you want to be able to have diamond hands. This is why you want to be able to have conviction in the projects that you're investing in, and you want to do your proper due diligence so that way you can hold throughout, you know, whatever ups and downs it goes through. I guarantee you this person didn't expect Shiba Inu to, you know, their 3,400 to turn to 1.5 billion. I'm sure they would have been happy with, you know, $1 million off of that. They would have been perfectly fine. But, you know, it just exploded out of nowhere. And I'm sure once it started to explode, that $1 million level was out of the question. They instantly had multiple, several figures in that wallet. So being able to diamond hand from that point, once you already see multi-millions in a wallet, that's a little easier versus once you're in the red. But let me know, would y'all would have been able to do that? Would you would have been able to hold for 14 months? Don't say now, yeah, you would, because hindsight is 2020. But at that time, would that have been something that you would have been able to do, or would you would have been shaken out of Shiba Inu prior to it really taking off? So that's all we got for this video. I just want to let y'all know what is possible. This is why, you know, we're looking into tokens like Paul token, Volt Inu. You know, we want to be in projects like this and see what our 14 months will get us, you know, just from having that conviction and doing our due diligence. But that's all we got for this video. Things are looking good at the moment. Satoshi says Shibirum is on track. We should have one more day if that little back and forth that we seen between Shiba Army Canada, Europop, and Satoshi comes true, where Satoshi said that Europop, a YouTuber, said Shibirum would likely release within this next week. Shiba Army Canada said don't believe him, and Satoshi responded and said, when he's right, you owe him an apology. So it's like, why would Satoshi say that if Shibirum beta was not going to be released this week? That was just, you know, Satoshi could have not said anything. So I don't know, y'all, speculating, but we are watching. I will keep y'all updated. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. We got 3 courses for subscribers. Stock options trading course. You want to learn how to trade options. You know, crypto is not the only way to make money. We got the technical analysis course. If you're investing into cryptocurrencies and you don't understand the charts, you don't understand what these indicators mean, you don't know how to use them, this course is for you. And then we got the crypto 101 course, teaching you a well-rounded understanding of cryptocurrencies. And that's all we got for this video. Email me DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com if you are ready. Follow me on all platforms at DecemberDeMarco. Appreciate y'all for pulling up.